Rumors are that allegedly Carlos King may have finally been exposed. But for what and by who? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Carlos King has finally been exposed. But for what and by who? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more, and here it goes. Industry insiders are saying that the latest episode of Ultimate Girls Trip has finally left Carlos King exposed. Insiders pointed to Phaedra's admission how her Real Housewives of Atlanta firing was complete BS and one-sided. Many fans pointed to rumors that referred to Phaedra as the unfortunate production casualty and pawn in the reality TV show game. Other phaedraparks fans feel that Phaedra's firing was solely because of Carlos King's alleged dislike for Kandi, and that Phaedra should have outed him at the reunion. However, since none of that happened, Phaedra was left holding the bag. A source close to Phaedra's team says that privately, Phaedra has admitted her wrongdoing in the whole scandal and has allegedly personally apologized for the hurt she has caused. So, the question is, with Phaedra's understanding of her role in Dungeon Gate and how she hurt people, how does that leave Carlos King allegedly exposed? Well, sources say that Carlos's denial as to why he had no involvement with Dungeon Gate seems to be falling apart due to Phaedra's fan base investigating the entire situation. Several fans pointed out that Carlos may have used both Phaedra and Porsha to get back at Kandi after an alleged verbal spat between the two. Phaedra's fan base also say that the evidence that Carlos presented in the form of an alleged resignation letter before filming even started was the main giveaway. Phaedra's fan base are saying that they are speculating that if Carlos knew he wasn't returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise before filming even started, then this would be the perfect time for him to get back at Kandi without having to worry about being fired. Sources say that Phaedra's admission of who was behind the whole scandal was allegedly cut out of several scenes several times in order to allegedly protect production. However, other production members have maintained that they had absolutely nothing to do with the drama of Dungeon Gate. And sources say that production allegedly points to Porsha as their alibi, and her admission that Phaedra was the only person who told her about the Kandi rumor. Industry insiders are hoping that Phaedra can clear her name soon enough in order to rejoin the ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta for next season. However, industry insiders do say, without a solid apology and clarification from both Phaedra and production, it may not happen in time for next season's filming. Now, kinfolk, when I heard this rumor, I immediately thought to myself, in a way, I could see how it could be true. And here's why. When Carlos presented the information that he had absolutely nothing to do with the Dungeon Gate, and when rumors came out about him allegedly showing a resignation letter that said that he was leaving the show before filming even started, then one part of my brain said, well, this would be the perfect time for anybody, if you knew you could get away with something without have to worry about being fired, to, make a jab, do some things, and then leave with your hands somewhat clean. So that part of the rumor I could see as being factual. However, it is this one caveat to all of these things. Both Portia and the other ladies have all pointed to Phaedra being the person who told them about the rumor. And a lot of the ladies, including Portia, say that Phaedra not only told them about the rumor on more than one occasion, but the story kind of changed in more than one or ways and times in which it was repeated. So that led me to believe if production was really behind this, and if they were really pulling the strings, then I would think they would be smart enough to know and feed Phaedra this information. This is the information. Do not veer away from it. Do not accent it in any other type of way. Do not disseminate it in any other type of way. This is what we want you to say. This is what we want you to do, just like this. And the fact that the story allegedly changed several times from when Phaedra told it to several different people, then it leads me to believe that maybe Phaedra was behind this rumor, and maybe production and Carlos King had absolutely nothing to do with it. And when you think about it, I also feel like that Phaedra could have went this route in clearing her name. If you are to believe the rumor that Phaedra does take responsibility for everything that she did, and I do believe she has done that both publicly and privately enough, to be honest with you. But if she really has done that privately and really feels that way, then I think the best way for Phaedra to clear her name is to simply admit that more publicly and more viciously when she is having a platform to do so, whether it's through interviews, whether it's through a girls trip, confessionals. And I think if she does that adamantly enough, then I think a lot of water can be gone under the bridge. And I do think if she apologizes sincerely and just be honest as the reason why that she allegedly started this rumor to Kandi, I think Kandi is woman enough and also business-minded enough to say, you know what, Phaedra, I accept your apology. Come back to the show because your presence on the show would be for the greater good. Now, I also will say this. People are saying that Carlos King has pretty much skated scotch-free throughout this entire scandal. Me personally, I feel like he has, in a certain way, cleared up a lot of the drama that went on behind the scenes regarding this whole dungeon gate drama. And he's done so very eloquently to where I feel like he has painted himself as innocent, whether you believe that or not, or if you believe it's just very carefully crafted to where it makes it seem like he had nothing to do with it. But the thing about Carlos's alibi or his denials is that it never changed. The story has completely been consistently the same every single time he's told it. And so one is to believe if your story does not change, then you may be telling the truth. However, on Phaedra's end, her story has kind of changed several times. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this admission by Phaedra that her firing was BS and that allegedly production cut out different scenes from her telling the camera who actually told her the rumor? Do you believe that, that left Carlos King exposed? Or do you think that Phaedra is solely responsible for all of this and she needs to take more responsibility for her role in it and clear her name and try to move on with the network? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.